Hey everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings here, and this video is about YouTube censorship. So recently I made a video on the coronavirus vaccines, and hopefully by saying this I don't get this video removed in another strike against my account. And I said that I thought how they were designed was very stupid, and I showed lots of evidence. And it's also common knowledge what I was talking about. But I'm not going to talk about it so that hopefully this video doesn't get removed. You can check out my Instagram for that. But everything I said was common knowledge. There was nothing that wasn't 100% proven that I said in the video. There was no speculation. It's all well known. And YouTube, within minutes of me uploading the video, takes it down and does a whistle blowing icon. It says, against the rules, you did medical misinformation. And then I typed up to them, no, actually, everything I said is supported by common knowledge, but since you're not a scientist, I'll link you to all the papers and studies to talk about it, because any scientist or medical person would already know that this stuff is true. So I linked into this stuff, and I thought I sent it, but apparently I didn't, so today I was going back over it, and I submitted it again, and like 1 minute later, I get an email saying, your appeal was denied, your video was medical misinformation. It's like, who decided that? Someone paid $5 an hour in India to go through, was it even a person? Did the computer decide it just based on me calling it stupid? To decide that something is medical misinformation, you have to have an actual medical expert to decide that. I am an actual medical expert. I'm not a licensed physician, but I'm an expert on the topics that I'm talking about. Even if they have an actual employee going over the videos, which I don't think they did, I think it was all automated, how can an IT guy know whether or not my video is medical misinformation? Unless he's a medical specialist himself. Where are these medical specialists that YouTube employs to go through the videos and figure out which ones are misinformation? I'd like to know who decided that my video was misinformation. I'd like to know who these specialists are that they have, the experts. I mean, even if the person just has a degree in biology or chemistry or anything science related, it'd be interesting to know that. Do they have any connection to science at all? And I'm not talking about computer science. How can you decide that something is medical misinformation if you don't have a medical expert? You can't. And I don't think they care at all whether it's misinformation or not. I think they just have an algorithm that goes, and if they use their algorithm and it seems like you're talking negatively about the vaccines, they take your video down and say it's misinformation and give you an infraction. And if you do it again, they ban you for a week. And if you do it again, they delete you. In fact, I don't just think this, I know it. Well, I mean, I don't know for sure, because who knows, maybe it could be made up, but I was reading that a top guy at Harvard, I can't remember if he was a medical doctor and PhD, or if he just had a PhD, but he was one of the top guys in immunology, and he was talking about how, well, I better not say it, because I might get my video removed, but he spoke against the narrative that YouTube likes, all backed up by government information, public information. There was nothing, there wasn't any speculation, there was no opinion, nothing. Just information that an expert looked at and said, stuff I can't say because I don't want my video taken down. And YouTube took him down under medical misinformation. But again, so he was the expert, like one of the very top. Like, I'm an expert, but he's even more of an expert than me in the field of immunology. and YouTube took him down. Who decided that he was wrong? Who decided that I was wrong? Because you can only determine that something is misinformation if you actually know what the correct information is. And if you have no knowledge on a subject, you can't do that. A random YouTube employee who's not a scientist, not a biological scientist, not a medical doctor, cannot decide that somebody's video is misinformation or not. Now, there's common sense, like if somebody said the vaccine makes it so you can fly, obviously anybody can say, well, that's misinformation. But when you're talking about actual science, you have to have an actual scientist who knows about the stuff to determine if it's true or not. But YouTube does not care about the truth, they care about the narrative, because they are part of a collaboration of people and groups that just want to control the world and do certain bad things. Hopefully this video won't get removed. I don't know what it would get removed for. Hopefully not just for simply saying the word vaccine in it. But yeah, I don't like that. I have an infraction on my account now. I got my video removed. And how do I know when it's safe? Like, how can I know what videos are safe and which are not? Because my video was 100% factual, it was common knowledge, and it got removed. And I have a strike on my account. I guess the way to go is just don't talk about anything that you know that the cabal of YouTube and the other tech giants and certain groups of people are against. They don't care about fitness stuff, so I can probably say anything I want. I can spew you can spew misinformation all over. There's tons of medical misinformation on YouTube. They don't care about it. They only care about stuff that's related to their interests. I mean, it's really amazing, because probably more than half of the videos on YouTube about medical stuff is misinformation. But do they go after it? No, they don't, because they don't care. They only care about things that suit their interests for the ultra elite. You can hire me for training, advice, consultations, plans, etc. Same thing with diet and supplements. Not medical advice, though, because I'm not a licensed physician, don't want legal trouble. That would be worse than YouTube trouble. But you can hire me to consolidate medical information, put it all in one place, along with my opinion, and give it to you so that you can understand it and make the most well-informed decisions about your health. My website is andrewhutchings.org. My Instagram is natural_true_fitness, where you can find a video on the thing YouTube removed.